Am I glad to see you? They're coming fast. This could get real ugly, real quick. No guns. We can't draw more attention. Okay, it's pretty obvious what we're doing here, people. If it's dead, kill it.
Welcome back to a new episode of Blue Collar Wine Review. I'm Dave.
And I'm Marilou. And today we have two special guests. My daughter Sarah, who graduated from Johnson & Wales University. She's a pastry chef at a bakery in Austin, Texas. And her boyfriend Austin, who is also a graduate of Johnson & Wales University. He's a certified somm at an upscale Austin restaurant. So we're glad to have them with us today.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for having us on.
Anytime.
So this edition is a special edition because it is a Walking Dead edition. The Walking Dead wines, we're going to review both the red blend and the Cabernet. Kind of a live, we've already tasted it, and we're going to kind of do a guess what they think a rating of it. So without further ado, go ahead.
Okay. I'll go ahead and go first. So I'm gonna taste the red blend first. Just looking at the two, you can tell that they're different because the red blend definitely has a more garnet red color, and you can definitely see a little bit more purple in the cab. So we'll go ahead and taste it. So I'm normally more of a white wine drinker, but I do like red wines occasionally. Normally I tend to write them off as like a little bit spicy, a little bit peppery, which isn't unpleasant, but it's just kind of like how my palate takes in red wine. But this one is actually surprisingly really, really easy to drink. Really, it's really well-rounded. I could drink this with or without food.
It's pretty smooth. It's really smooth. It has, you know, it's kind of burlappy and earthy on the nose, I think. Austin, what do you think?
Yeah, I like the red blend, and Sarah brought up a great point in that if you're new to red wines, red blends are really a great place to start. Sometimes Cabernets can be, on their own, can be a little bit too standoffish, a little too tart for some people, a little too dry. But the red blends, the different grapes that are in there, kind of round everything out together, so they, where one lacks, the other makes up. So yeah, this one's very nice, very approachable, a nice kind of cornucopia of different fruit characters you're gonna find in here, and a really pretty like sweet vanilla baking spice character from spending some time in oak, as most California reds do. So it's yeah, I think it's a very tasty, easy drinking wine. It's great for a watching party every Sunday.
There you go. There you go. And not too expensive, because it is out in the market. It averages around $15 to $17. So it fits within the Blue Collar Wine Review $30 and under price tag. All right, Austin, you want to kick us off on the cab?
Yeah, I think I'm the Lone Ranger here, as far as I'm the only one who likes the cab a little bit better. It's a different wine. It's a little bit more. It takes a moment to open up. I would definitely, if you have some time if you have guests coming over, or you're watching The Walking Dead, I would definitely recommend opening this bottle a little bit ahead of time. Just to let it breathe, let it open up a little bit. It's got some depth in there that's really pretty. It's got a kind of a cedary character to it, a little bit of a green bell pepper note. And again, that really nice sweet vanilla baking spice character. It's really fun, rich black fruit, like plums, all full of blackberries, black currants, and just a really nice kind of linear palate character.
It actually tastes better now that it's been open and out and aerated a little bit there. So it actually tastes a little better on the palate than when I first tried it.
I agree for sure.
But like I said earlier, that it had a little graphite, little spice on the end, and it's a decent, good priced cab.
Yeah, it's getting hard to find California Cabernet for under 20 bucks these days, and this is a solid one. I would drink this again.
So the Walking Dead wines. Are they dead or are they alive?
Oh, I'd say they're very much alive.
They're living.
Much alive.
They're
They're
very
living.
much alive.
I'm a big fan of the kind of technology that's coming into the piece on these wines. I know, Dave, you were really psyched about that. Did you want to talk about that a little bit?
If you haven't heard, there are living wine labels. It's an app that you can download, and there are certain labels that you can open up, take a picture of a live picture of the label, and it comes to life. And these two happen to be those type of labels. I think that 19 Crimes is one of those popular ones that you can do with that. It's really interesting. I think we've gotten just about every one of those labels done too. Did you want to put it on?
So once you download the app, you just place your smartphone over the label. And I'm probably shaking a little bit, but it will come alive.
Tilt it towards the camera. Along with this special episode, we have another special episode that'll be in about 2 weeks. We're going to film it in 2 weeks. We may not have it up in 2 weeks. And two of my sisters are coming in from outer space. They're space creatures. Two of my sisters are coming from outer space, outer limits, the Twilight Zone. They live there. Two of my sisters are coming from out of state. My daughter is coming back after 2 years in Europe. And we're having a celebration, and we're going to go ahead and do a wine tasting then. And we have a triple apothic wine tasting that we're going to be doing. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Austin and Sarah.
No
Thanks for
problem.
having us.
And my missing partner who cut it in and out. You can find us on the web at www.bluecollarwinereview.com or on most of the popular social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, drink responsibly.